the monastery of St. Catherine this time was still here. I mean, it's not long time ago. But this man, he have just one daughter. She named Katrine. His daughter, she know there is around people believe of God. She know very well. When she about 7 years old, she was very clever. She said to her father, "Look, there is a God." She said to her father, "We have to believe of God. What will you touch us?"
The story of St. Katrine is a fascinating one. It starts in Alexandria, and as Nasser mentioned, Katrine grew up during a time when polytheism was widespread, yet she felt deep in her heart the oneness of God, and she protested what wrong she was seeing around her. The emperor at that time, Maxentius, who was a polytheist, was approached by young Katrine and in public display was told that the religion he was following was false, and that he should denounce all his gods. Young Katrine was gaining a following from amongst the society, which upset the emperor, so he had her executed. As the story goes, 700 kilometers east of Alexandria, in St. Katrine, the priests of the monastery all gathered one morning in curiosity and confusion because they all had the same dream. They dreamt that birds were hovering over Mount St. Katrine, so they took this as a sign to climb the mountain to see what they would find. They were shocked to find the head and arm of young Katrine, and when they found out about Katrine's story with the emperor, they considered her to be a martyr and a saint. The remains that were found on top of the mountain by the priests were brought back to the monastery and remained there till this day. The church that is on top of the mountain was also built in the honor of Katrine. In Katrine's honor, the priests decided to name the mountain after her, and also they named the monastery of St. Katrine.
Heading now back to our base camp with the spectacular view and sunset in front of us. Can't get better than this. He's got a shay.
I'm on morning tea here. Right.
Easy breeze. صباح الخير.
Yeah, صباح الخير. How was?
صباح الفل.
Good.
Amazing.
See the sunrise from the beginning?
Yeah. This is our base camp.
Hey Mohamed.
Let's check out inside.
Raba?
There's Nasser. I slept here, my brother slept here, Mohamed slept here. This is where we cooked our food last night. Nasser slept outside, and look, we even got a window. 5 star. 5 star, check that out. Doesn't get better than that. Look at that. Ah, this is where Nasser slept. Check out the view. Open for business. Alright. And when you wake up, you open the door. Wow, I've never opened up a door and had this view in front of me. Amazing. It's getting pretty sunny now.
لا لا.
Thank you, Nasser.
How come you didn't tell
أحلى
me
شاي
that when
من
you gave
أحلى
me my
ناصر.
shay?
Huh?
What was wrong with my shay?
You don't take tea? No.
لا أنا قصدي يعني you told him أحلى شاي في أحلى إبراهيم.
No, that's some tea.
You just gave me the cup.
Yeah, because it's filming, man. It's filming.
That on film.
Can't complain with the shay on top of Mount St. Katrine. Perfect.
Any best cafe and
Yeah. Can't get views like this anywhere. Alright guys, got a nice breakfast here. I brought some chocolat pain. Pain chocolat. Pain chocolat. Nasser.
Our land is expensive. Because everything grown there.
خد واحدة يا باشا.
Oh. Nice.
Matt. Mohamed.
Who's this, Joe?
He's come in the right time with a cup of coffee, you know? I like the coffee without sugar, but I like to eat sweetened with it.
Enjoying the view, some chats, some solitude, calmness, silence, very therapeutic. Check out Hamamah, relaxing, having a nice munch. Hamamah! You saw an ibex? Wow. How'd you catch him? It's difficult to see. Almost about, I would say, halfway down the mountain. And that mountain peak right over there, that's Jabal Musa. And the Greek Orthodox monks and priests believe that Prophet Moses was given revelation on that mountain. And that's where he stayed for 40 nights. Amazing views. Check out Hamamah. He's going for it. Salamtullah. Salam Mohamed. So it looks like this turned into a National Geographic episode. You see it? We're now looking for the ibex that Nasser said. Shot in this area. Looking for the ibex. And I guess if they hear the slightest noise, footsteps, voices, they'll run off. So you have to be able to spot them really well. Have very good eyesight. The terrain here is constantly changing. Now that we've left Mount Katrine, walked up a little hill, but there's Mount Katrine in the back. So we walked basically all of that, and then behind this mountain here, and then down, and then up, and here we are. Alright, let's continue. Stay with the group. You don't want to get lost in these mountains. This is a rijim, and Bedouins make it as a signal to find your way. So when you see one of these, it means you're in the right direction, or going the right direction.
Give a hug, my friend. Yay!
Nice job.
The Sinai Trail is a 100% Bedouin-run community project that helps bring tourists to the South Sinai and gives the Bedouins who are part of the project a way to feed their families from the profits that are made. The trail is Egypt's first long-distance hiking trail that takes you 220 kilometers through the 3 tribal territories in the south of the Sinai Peninsula. It has gained much popularity since its launch in 2015 and was voted Best New Tourism Project in the World in 2016. A few years later, the trail was expanded and 5 more Bedouin tribes were added to the community, thus totaling the number of tribes to 8. The full length of the newly expanded trail is 550 kilometers and takes most people 52 days to walk. The Sinai Trail offers short hikes as well, if you're interested in looking for an amazing adventure.
Check this out. Because of the cold, the water's turned to ice. Wow. Frozen water. Wow. Look at this, I'm pushing down. Oh. Wow. Check this out. It's like a piece of glass. It's pretty cool. Inside. That's cold, obviously. So because
when the rock they have the material, the bad material, like the cover is really bad material in the water, it's kill you. And the salt.
Yeah.
كبريت بلاوة.
But the granite doesn't have any of that, so.
No, my granite just got crystal and quartz and gold, a little bit, tiny, and silver. Not that bad things. I mean, no aluminium. No silver. Sorry.
So the water that comes down from the mountains, the granite mountains, it's clean to.
All the green you see.
It's filtered.
This like plants, like something grow.
Came across some beehives. Yeah. And there are bees. It's amazing making honey. There's a bee on my head. It's a nice seat you got there.
Yeah. Chair.
Okay. Yep. I think this is an almond tree, but I'm not sure. Final stretch here. Almost to the top of this little mountain. Just off in the distance you can see St. Katrine. We made it. We're back. There's St. Katrine city is in the distance. Made it back. Day 2. Very excited about the whole experience. And we'll definitely do it again and highly recommend it.
I'm here writing a love letter to the highest mountain, highest peak in Egypt, St. Catherine, over 2,400 meters above sea level. That's over 6,000 feet. Just look at the view. The sun will probably mess it up, but in the distance over there, Saudi Arabia. This way is the Egypt mainland and Africa, the gate to Africa, the South Sinai Peninsula. And there, of course, you have the northern. Beautiful morning, nice little breeze, strong sun, balance the cold and the hot. So I got a little love letter, put it in this box. Let's see what I'm gonna write here. To Cathrine. Thanks for the view. Tie it up. Do I have to put my name? No. Put my name or stay anonymous? Put my name?
Yeah, put your name.
Signed, I love you.
And there's a little box. People leave their notes to St. Katrine, as you can see. That's it. All right. See you soon, St. Katrine. Well, that's it. That's the end of our day. We're gonna head to sleep. It's 9:35 at night. We're pretty tired. Walked 30 kilometers in 2 days up the mountain to the peak of St. Katrine and then down today. That makes 30k. Feeling good but a little bit tired, and we have a bus to catch
to Cairo at 6 o'clock in the morning, so we have to be up early. Good night.
All right, the bus is here. I'm coming. All right. Here it is. Here's the bus. All right.
There you have it, guys, the Culture Caravan's first ever video. Thanks for joining the adventure. We had an amazing time in St. Catherine. We highly recommend you guys go and visit. We know you'll have an amazing time as well. Support local cultures. We'll see you in the next video. Assalamu alaikum.